Hi, I'm Elizabeth. I'm the Director of Music and Liturgy here at St. Eleanor's, and I would like to share with you how to make a flower crown for your Blessed Mother. This Sunday at the end of the 10 a.m. live stream Mass, the Blessed Mother in our church will be crowned. So, while we're crowning the Blessed Mother in church, what a great opportunity for you to crown the Blessed Mother that is in your home. It's a very simple craft to do, and during this month of May, I think it's a beautiful opportunity to take some time, have a nice little craft to do, and meditate on the Blessed Mother. I hope that through this craft and through crowning the Blessed Mother, that your devotion to Our Lady will increase. This is my statue that I have at home of the Blessed Mother. She has traveled far away from Poland with my great-grandmother and has been passed on through the family, and I am very blessed to have it in my home. And so whenever I see it, I pray to her. I am reminded of all of her love that she has for us as her children. And I love the month of May so that I can crown her. And it always increases my devotion to our Blessed Mother. So it's very simple. There's not much that you need here. I'm a crafter, so I have a lot of these silk flowers already in my home. So what you'll need silk flowers. Doesn't matter what color. I love the bright pastels because it reminds me of springtime. Especially the color blue for our Blessed Mother. You will need some wire. Something to cut the wire, some shears, and if you wanted to get a little bit more into it, a glue gun or some craft glue is great, but I don't use any glue. I just use the silk flowers and some wire. The first thing you want to do is figure out the size of your Blessed Mother's head and find a stem of flowers that would, when put around into a circle, will fit the top of your Blessed Mother. Her head's pretty tiny, so I only needed a pretty small stem. The cool thing about silk flowers is all of the flower portion of the stem, they all pop off. So it's really easy. You don't really need wire cutters there. They all pop off. So once you pop one off, figure out what works. It's okay if it's a little too big or a little too small, because the wire will help us really get the proper size that we need to make sure that it lays nicely on our Blessed Mother. So once you've figured out which stem works well, you want to take your wire, cut it so that it's a little bit longer than the flower portion that you have. Adhere it to the end, just wrap it around. Make sure that it's nice and sturdy. And what the wire is doing is it's going to give some support to the plastic flower stem, and then when you get to the end, it helps you then close it. I've already have this one done here. Oops, already have that already put together there. Then just as the larger stem popped off of the group of flowers, the bunch of flowers, so do the individual flowers, petals. They also pop off. So whatever colors you would like, whatever you really have at home, you can then take off the individual flower petal. I have some here. And just as those were able to be taken off, they can be put right back on the circle flower group that you have here. And as you can see, there's a lot of these little spiky points where they can be put right back on. So once you figure out, the colors that you're working with, the flower petals that you have, they can go right on. For my crown, I just, went back and forth between the whites and the pinks. Even you can play around with some others to weave around in and out or stick out. But it's really simple, and that's all you do. I didn't really worry about going around the back of my crown, but you can, play around with it, have fun, get creative. And while you're doing it, I just hope that you draw closer to our Blessed Mother, and that on Sunday, when you're crowning your Lady at home, while we're crowning our Blessed Mother in church, you you ask her to watch over you and to guide you, and that your devotion to her increases, please do share with us the crowns that you've made for your Blessed Mother and the ways that you're increasing your devotion to Our Lady during this month of May. May God bless you and may God love you.